Hello and welcome to Diablo 3. So this is Season 5, this is my wizard, which is doing pretty well at the moment. And we're going to light some things up with some fire. So let's just buff up. Let's get in there. So my wizard actually isn't my main that I've been playing at the moment. But it's just so fun to play this. We'll go over the gear after this little run through, but I think you could kind of call it as a twisted fire starter build. It just obliterates through everything. Although my arcane power is about to run out as I say that. There we go. No. Really, really good fun to play. I have a Crusader at I think he's pushing close to, is it Great Rift 50 now or something like that, but this one's just so fun. I love these maggot things. They pop everywhere. Disgusting. Yes, I'm currently just running Torment 5 fairly easily, not with any major push. I could farm Torment 10, I suppose. But on my Crusader, I just fancy does say giving up this one. I really like what they've done with Diablo with this season, with the sets you can get. So my free sets are actually on my Crusader rather than my wizard that I'm playing now. I didn't choose the name Deathmaster, that was the name by my sons, which is not really a classic name, you know, it's not a Gandalf, is it really? Deathmaster. Been boosted a couple of times as well. I like the Diablo community, most of them are nice and friendly. So these fire things that are coming out on the screen are energy twisters, but I've got Gale Force on it, so it takes additional fire damage, and as you can see this beam kind of looks like a phaser. That's what it reminds me of, you know, the phaser beam of Star Trek. Bzz, bzz. It's called Disintegrate, only it's changed into fire damage, and it's awesome. Really, really good fun to play. Right, let's slip through this. We need to start taking down elite packs. Too much talk and not enough killing of elites. I do have teleport for speed. I suppose I could be using wormhole on it. This has just got safe passage on, so when I do teleport it gives me some extra armour. I'll show you some of the gear as well that I've been using. You might be thinking why all of them are jumping all the way around the screen. Well, one of my pieces of gear sucks them up, which is pretty fun. .360. Let's get away from these little punks for a second. I certainly don't feel squishy. Whoa, well, I say that. I don't feel squishy. Not really. I actually got rid of some of the other items that boosted my toughness. But there was just no need. I was running almost too much. So I've swapped it around for a little bit more damage now. Exploded. I also have a Barbarian as well that I've just dinged up to 70. I can't decide whether I want to start playing a Whirlwind Barbarian as well. I'm not sure. Yeah, I didn't really do anything with this. I just more or less just started running Torment 1, Torment 2 straight away and just farming up the Firebird set. I wouldn't really say that it was that difficult, or I think I've been quite lucky with some of the drops I have. I don't play hardcore like some of the players do with the season runs. I like this new area. It's the Tormented Lands, is it? I like it. Reminds me of I don't know. So from this build, we're going to try and dish out the full 6-piece Firebird set, which should help us climb quite high up. I have been collecting the Talraja's set as well, but I did play on the Talraja set. What was it, in season 2 or I can't remember exactly. I don't know. I don't think it was as fun rotating around lots of different spells all the time. I like a wizard to be, as in a caster of like a spell family, so you can clearly see this is a 5F wizard. I think there's something a little bit more wizardy about that. And you get to use phrases like, get melted. Which, you know, you don't often get to say in everyday life. Get melted. What I like about Diablo 3 as well, that minions just hang around trees, you know, in the forest, doing nothing. You know, what do they do all day? Hide and seek, I spy. Just don't know, do you really? And there's him, mortar, fire chains, poison, enchants, thunderstorm. What does he talk about? It's a bit frosty out here. Well, I don't feel anything because, you know, I've got thunderbolts surging through my body. Difficult, really, isn't it? I think the most annoying elites are the ones with shielding. Shielding and... what's the other one called? Shielding, is it reflect? Yeah, that's a pain. Get wrecked. There's some more experience. That noise in the background that you can hear is not me. That is my hamster. Fudge. Gnawing at the cage. Quiet, Fudge. Doesn't appreciate the spoils of making a Diablo video. So we're getting close to our 100% now. Once I've been doing this at max speed, not really. And this isn't one of the best, I would say, maps. Really the best ones for when you're looking for mob density are the jails and the ones with very narrow corridors, because you can literally just focus beam in everything. There you go, he exploded. Did you see that? I love it when he explodes. Popped. Don't think I'm wearing... Am I wearing a 2-piece Talraja? Can't remember if I took it off. The 2-piece set for Talraja sends down a meteor, I think. But it was... I can't remember if it was getting on my nerves. Seeing a meteor always fall on the floor. I suppose I could pretend it was like a starship or something bombarding. Not very Diablo-y. So we'll just teleport next to them and blow him away. Right, so he's the Rift Guardian. Let's see if we can just stand and just... Where's he? Where's he gone? Come back here, Viper. Right, so you can see his life. I don't have very many gems as well at the moment. Ranked up. What's this? Slow time? Put me in a slow time bubble for punk. Get away. Get wrecked. Well, I was really hoping that I would have lots of legendaries to show people, but not a single one. Not a single one. Never mind. Let's squig back to town. Did I get any legendaries? I actually wasn't paying attention. Did I? Ooh, 1. Let's go to Kane's Special Dictionary. Poor Deckard Kane. Monster Hunter. Pretty poor. Not too good, eh? Right, so let me just get rid of all this trash. Let me just keep all this and talk through gear. So for the main spender, I'm using Disintegrate. So you just pop that bad boy and just laser fry everything. It is fire damage at the moment, simply because it increases in, I think, potency up to 890 weapon percent. I'm using Safe Passage just to bomb around. I'm using Prismatic Armor, so my toughness is quite high. I'm using Deflection. I think I'm being a little bit careful, really. I could just switch that out to Magic Weapon, Force Weapon for extra damage. I don't know, I might do that. Does it change that too much? I mean, not noticeably, does it? Not really. Then I'm using Sparkling for extra damage. And Energy Twister, which is just on my bar that I never ever spend. And this is the reason why, because I'm using an Etched Sigil. So whenever I spend Arcane Torrent, or Disintegrate, or Ray of Frost, so I'm using Disintegrate. So whenever I cast this bad boy, it sends out one of my energy spenders in loads of different directions. I'm also running with Ranslaw's Folly, which energy twisters periodically pull in lesser enemies, so they get grouped up together and then melted. The rest of the gear, I have 4-piece Firebird Firebird set, which allows me to burn some stuff. I really would want the 6-piece set, so I can run for 600 damage. Elemental resist. The 2 other pieces that you need, or I'll need to farm up for higher Great Rifting, is I've got a Mantle of Channeling, which allows an increased damage and decreased damage every time I channel. And I have, unfortunately, not an Ancient, just an ordinary Death Wish. So while channeling Disintegrate, all damage increased by 33%. So yeah, this is the Firestarter. I'll call it Twisted Firestarter. I like it. And I need a better belt. I need a better amulet. And I'm just running a Justice Lantern, which is terrible. And a Bulkathos, again, both terrible rings. I've had really poor drop with that. I do have a Focus and Restraint, but it would be pointless because I don't actually have a generator of arcane power. So I need better rings and better belt. Oh yeah, and I'm running Telrajas, one of the 1-piece. So yeah, Paragon, movement speed, obviously intelligence, then critical hit, and a boosted armor first, then life. I don't think you need resist all as much, I think, as a wizard. I'm not sure. Marine area damage and life on hit. Yeah, so there is my little wizard. Great fun at the moment to play, as you can see, because you get to do that. And when is that not fun? Happy hunting!